Diamondbacks have dominated their way to the top ranking and seed in this year's bracket. Here's what the field looks like. Twin Falls against Rigby on the top of the bracket. Bishop Kelly and Skyview on the second half of the top bracket. Twin Falls and Bishop Kelly could meet in that second round. Sandpoint and Cuna and Century and Minico, the Diamondbacks, playing at 8 o'clock on Thursday. So let's go to the big storyline of 4A this season. Can Century finally go all the way, Matt Harris?
I certainly think they can. They've got Sarah Holt, they've got Henny Hearn, Rian Rawlings. They've got a plethora of good players who have really stepped up their play so far this season. They certainly have the tools to do so, Jeff and Chris, and I certainly think that they have the ability to go to the state championship. They have a favorable bracket.
I really think the only team that can stop Century is Century. If they fall apart like they did last year in the tournament, which they haven't forgotten, then they're not going to bring it home. But boy, 10 straight wins since their last loss. They are beating opponents by an average of 22 points a game. How do you stop them? Rian Rawlings, Henny Hearn, Sarah Holt, so many different pieces going. If they don't win, I don't know. I really think they're going to do it.
And Chris, one of the things I think that benefits Century is that they are number one, but Twin Falls and Bishop Kelly, 2 and 3, they're on the same side of the bracket. So those top 3 teams, 2 of them are going to meet in the semifinals if, say, Rigby doesn't make an upset. And so I think Century does have an easy path. They've won 10 straight, like you said, and they have a 1,000-point scorer in Sarah Holt. So I like Century Diamondbacks, but the Rigby Trojans, Clyde Nelson told me they were going to be young early this season. They've developed, and now here they are sitting at the state tournament. And let's hear from the 4A teams as they prepare for the state tournament.
Yeah, it still hurts. You know, we weren't pleased with the outcome last year, and you know, still in these girls, you know, in the back of their mind that they don't want that to happen this year. They're hungry. They don't want to go back to those feelings, so they're going to work extra harder, and hopefully the outcome will be a lot better.
I will do anything in my mind, in my game, to not let that happen. Like I said, my girls, they don't deserve that. Like, they deserve to have a ring, and I've been trying to get one for 3 years, and I just think it's finally, like, it's time. I think that I deserve one, Sheila deserves one. Like, I think, yeah, just everybody's been working for this, so I think it'll be good.
All right, prediction time, and we're going to start again with Matt Harris of IdahoSports.com.
It's got to be Century this time around. Kind of like I said earlier, they've got the easiest bracket out there thus far, and they've got the ability to be able to have all those pieces in place. They've got the ability to play well together. We've seen how well they've played together so far this year. I'm taking the Century Diamondbacks to win the state title.
Chris Frankel?
I'm going to agree with you. Like I said, the only team that beats Century is Century. They win the 4A title.
I got to go with Century as well. I am thinking they have the easiest path and the most motivation to finally achieve their goal. So all 3 of us taking the Century Diamondbacks in the 4A. And when we return, the 3A tournament field